Are you waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, walking to the bathroom again and again, even when your bladder is barely half full? This silent struggle robs you of deep rest, weakens your energy, and clouds your mind by sunrise. Many seniors accept it as just aging, but the truth is your body is simply changing rhythm, producing less of the hormone that slows the kidneys at night and making the bladder more sensitive. This is not weakness, it is adaptation. And once you understand it, you can take back your nights. In this video, I will show you 5 common mistakes seniors make when drinking water, and how to drink it the right way so you can calm your bladder, stop those midnight trips, and enjoy the healing power of uninterrupted sleep. Stay with me until the end, because even one small change could give you back the peace you thought was lost. And if these words speak to you, please like this video and type hope in the comments so others know they are not alone. So let us walk together, mistake by mistake, and uncover how small changes in the way we drink water can return peace to the night. Mistake number 1: drinking too much water after sunset, and how to fix it. One of the most silent but powerful mistakes is drinking large amounts of water in the evening, after 6 or 7 o'clock. At that hour, your body is preparing to rest. The kidneys, which worked faithfully all day, begin to slow down their rhythm, like factory workers dimming the lights and closing the gates. But when you pour in 1 or 2 full glasses of water with or after dinner, you are forcing those workers back into overtime. The kidneys keep filtering, sending urine into the bladder even while the rest of your body longs for sleep. That is why so many elders wake at 1 or 3 in the morning with an urge that feels impossible to resist. Scientists explain that after 60, the bladder is more sensitive, sometimes signaling fullness at just half a glass. Combine that with heavy evening drinking, and sleep becomes a broken chain of false alarms. Let me tell you about Moan Gi, a respected elder who believed waking twice a night was simply his fate. He tried drinking less overall, even skipped water completely at dinner, yet nothing worked. Only when he shifted his main intake earlier in the day and limited himself to just a few sips after 7 p.m. did he begin sleeping in peace again. Within 2 weeks, his mornings felt light, his eyes brighter. The truth is, it is not about drinking less, it is about drinking earlier. By giving your body water in the daylight hours, you let your organs rest in harmony at night. Remember this gentle truth: you are not failing, you are adapting. Now that we understand the danger of drinking too much after sunset, let us look at another habit that seems harmless, even wise, yet quietly trains the bladder to disturb your sleep. Mistake number 2: going to the toilet just in case before bed. And how to stop this. Many elders develop the habit of visiting the toilet right before sleep, even if they do not truly feel the urge. It seems logical, better to go now than be woken later. But here's the hidden truth. Every time you force the bladder to empty when it is not full, the nerves inside begin to learn a false message. Over time, this retraining makes the bladder more sensitive, signaling fullness even when it holds only a little. Imagine a child who is told to eat again and again, even without hunger. Soon, that child starts asking for food constantly, not because of real need, but because the pattern has been planted. In the same way, the bladder begins to interrupt your sleep for small amounts that once would never have bothered you. Let me share the story of Shantami, 74 years old, from Kochi. For years, she thought her 2 nightly bathroom trips were just her body's destiny. But when I asked her if she truly felt the urge each time, she admitted sometimes the bladder was nearly empty. She practiced a new ritual instead. 5 deep breaths with one hand on her chest and one on her belly, reminding her body to stay calm. Within a few weeks, she was waking only once, and sometimes not at all. She told me softly, "It feels like my body has become my friend again." The lesson is simple yet profound. Do not teach your bladder a lie. Go only when the urge is real. Trust your body, and it will trust you back with deeper, uninterrupted rest. Remember, this is not decay. It is a new rhythm waiting for your gentle guidance. Once we stop overloading the bladder at night and avoid teaching it false signals, the next step is about timing, when during the day we give our body the water it truly needs. Mistake number 3, forgetting to front-load water in the day, and how to do it right. Another common mistake is drinking too little in the morning and afternoon, then trying to catch up in the evening. Many elders sip only a little water through the first half of the day, then suddenly remember in the late hours, pouring 2 or 3 glasses after dinner. The body, however, is not a storage tank. Think of your kidneys as diligent workers strongest in the morning shift. From sunrise to late afternoon, they filter smoothly, balance fluids with ease, and allow the bladder to empty completely. But by evening, those same workers are tired, their pace slower, their hands less steady. When you flood them late in the day, the result is unprocessed fluid that spills into the night, waking you again and again. Let me share the story of Uncle Ramesh, 70 years old from Nagpur. For years, he believed drinking almost a liter between 7 and 9 p.m. would flush his system. Instead, it flushed away his sleep, 3 bathroom trips every night. When he shifted his routine, drinking about 70% of his water before 3 p.m., tapering slowly after 5, and keeping only a small glass at 6:30, the difference was remarkable. Within 2 weeks, he woke only once at night. Within a month, he was sleeping from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. without interruption. The truth is not about drinking less, but drinking earlier. Give your body its water when the sun is high, and let the organs rest when the stars appear. This small act of respect brings back the rhythm of healing sleep. So far, we have seen how evening water and false habits disturb the bladder. But it is not only water that matters. What we eat and drink at night can quietly fill the bladder as well, often without us realizing it. Mistake number 4, eating watery or salty foods. Late at night, and how to fix this. Many elders believe that a light bowl of soup, a crisp salad, or a few slices of fruit before bed are harmless. Yet these light foods are often full of hidden water. Clear soups, cucumber, watermelon, tomatoes, even a glass of orange juice. All of them seep quietly into the bladder as you lie down. Add to this the comfort of herbal teas or spiced milk, which, though soothing, still count as liquid, and sometimes even act as mild diuretics. And when dinner includes salty pickles, fried snacks, or heavily seasoned curries, the thirst they create pushes you to drink more water after the meal, completing the cycle. The bladder fills drip by drip, until by midnight, it whispers urgently and robs you of your sleep. Consider Rajesh G., 68 years old, who thought he was making a healthy choice. Each evening, he enjoyed a salad of tomatoes and cucumber with lemon dressing. Yet every night he woke 2 or 3 times, puzzled and tired. When he moved that salad to lunchtime and switched to gently steamed vegetables for dinner, the change was immediate. Within a week, he was sleeping 6 uninterrupted hours, with no medication and no loss of health. The lesson is clear. It is not about giving up the foods you love, but about honoring the clock. Let the juicy, watery foods and heavy seasonings belong to the daylight when the body is active. By evening, choose lighter, gentler meals that respect your bladder's rest. Remember, peace at night is not found in less joy, but in better timing. We have looked at water, at timing, and at food, but there is one more group of habits that often decides whether your night is peaceful or restless. These are the small choices around movement, posture, and rest that quietly shape the bladder's behavior. Mistake number 5. Ignoring small lifestyle habits that calm the bladder and how to use them. After the age of 60, circulation slows and fluid tends to collect in the legs during the day. You may not see swelling, yet the fluid is there. When you lie down at night, it shifts back toward the kidneys, increasing urine production just when the body is ready to rest. Without morning movement, this hidden cycle repeats endlessly. A short walk in the sun, gentle stretches, or even lifting your legs while seated can release that fluid earlier, easing the kidney's load after sunset. The way you sleep matters too. Many elders lie on their backs with high pillows, which can press on the bladder. Doctors now suggest sleeping on the left side, with a soft pillow between the knees. This position supports digestion, blood flow, and bladder calmness. Even your clothing and room temperature play a role. Heavy blankets and thick clothes cause sweating and thirst, prompting you to drink more before sleep. Light cotton garments and an airy room keep the body cool and the bladder quiet. Let me share the story of Lakshmi Maji, a graceful woman of 70 from Coimbatore. She once woke 3 times every night, always at the same hours. She shifted her water intake earlier, practiced morning walks, changed her sleeping posture, and lightened her night clothes. Within a single week, she was sleeping 7 full hours, her mornings renewed. Smiling, she told me, "I did not know my body could still feel this refreshed." These are not grand sacrifices, but gentle adjustments. When you listen with patience, your body responds with gratitude. Remember, deep rest is not lost. It is waiting for your care. So, my friend, let us return to where we began. Those lonely hours at 2 or 3 in the morning when sleep slips away and the body feels older than it truly is. You now know it is not weakness, not shame, not a sign that you are broken. It is simply the rhythm of age, asking for new respect. And by avoiding 5 simple mistakes, drinking too much after sunset, forcing the bladder just in case, delaying your water until evening, filling the night with watery or salty foods, and neglecting gentle habits of movement and posture, you can give your body back the peace it remembers. Your strength is not gone. It is waiting for your choice. If this message spoke to you, please type the word HOPE in the comments. Share this with someone you care about, and subscribe for more healing truths and positive energy. Because aging should never mean silence, shame, or surrender. Tonight, as you prepare for rest, may your breath be calm, your bladder quiet, and your dreams unbroken. Until we meet again, see you in the next video.